I'm changing my ways. That's right. It's no longer slutty Sundays. It's just going to be a regular Sunday with a little bit of slut mixed in. I can't do slutty Sundays anymore on account of I can't get my book back. And that is not my fault. I can't get my book back for the slutty Sundays, so now we gotta wing it. So I'll just go ahead and tell you a couple slutty stories. Okay, there's this one time. Hey, Carl. Hey, Mo Bunny. I'll tell you a couple slutty stories and that's it. No, I'll tell you one. Okay, I'll tell you one story that's not, I'm not the proudest of. Well, I'm not ashamed. I don't know why I'd be ashamed. It wasn't even my. Anyway. So back in the day, I was a little hard up for money. And I knew a couple of friends, right? And their names were like, let's just call them Candy and Sugar. Not real names. I would never dox them. Sweet little bunny. No, I would never. No, I won't. Point being. All right, so what's their names again? Candy and Sugar. Yeah. Well, I was hard up for money, and they said, hey, girl, Megan, won't you come down here and check out this scene? What we got going on? We got a scene going on down here. You can make some money, and you can have a nice place. And I'm young, dumb, full of not that. Hey, Cass. Peace. Yeah. And they're like, yeah, come on down here, check it out, check out the situation, see what you think. All right. So I go down there and I go to the club where they're working at. All right. I say club loosely. Doesn't matter. It was, I mean, it was a nice enough club. Would I call it? Would I refer to it as a, no. Mm-mm. Let's just call it like Men with Cataract Club. Hey, Cousin. Yo. Hey, Daniel. Yeah, let's just call it the Cataract Club. It seemed like to me there's a lot of guys with eye problems up in the building. That's all I'm saying. Maybe I'm wrong. So my friends Candy and Sweet Cakes there, they do their little dances and stuff. And then they come home with a little bit of money and we go to the apartment, right? And they're like, check out, you're not gonna believe this apartment. And I noticed we get a limousine ride home, and I'm thinking, well, hell, this is not that bad. I mean, fuck, I mean, a limousine ride and every stuff. Look at this. Wow, it's kind of fancy. Except the limousine was disgusting. It had like used condoms in it. I'm sorry. Let me just go ahead and give you a spoiler alert, a trigger warning. I told you it's Slutty Sunday. I have to make this up. I don't got my book. What am I? Hey, Legally Blonde. Oh, I'm just telling a slutty story for Sunday. You know, because I want to go to heaven. Anyway, so the limousine that we rode in back home in was like trash. It had used condoms, empty alcohol containers. I mean, it was like the grossest of the gross. Stinky seats. I didn't even want to sit down, for real. And then we get to Candy and Sweet Cheeks' condo, the one they're so proud of that they said, wait till you see what we got for doing just this little bit. And then we get there, and there is like one pillow that was like yellow. I don't even know if they sell yellow pillows, maybe, but I'm pretty sure it was meant to be white. And it was on the floor, but it wasn't like a floor pillow. It was just like a regular, like you would put your head on pillow. To do furniture. Okay, no toilet paper in the joint. I swear to God. I I couldn't even sit down in there. I couldn't sleep. And then, oh, piece de resistance. And that's French for the icing on the cake was I got snowed in there with those women. I got snowed in. There was no food. No food, no toilet papers, no frills, no furniture, one yellow pillow. I just sat upright in the corner until the snow stopped. Oh yeah. Yeah, I love Bunny. They were trying to tell me that I was going to change my whole life like this. It was ironical though, and I will give them this. There was like about, I don't know, 4 feet of snow or something on the ground, and these Hummers, these SUVs would just pull up and pick one of them or both of them up every about 20 minutes, and I couldn't understand why nobody else was getting through. So I had a little car at the time. I think I was a little sob story. She ran good until she didn't. Hi, Simon. Oh, my outfit? No, absolutely not. I have far too much cleavage going on. It's because it's Slutty Sunday. All right, I'll show you a little bit. I just got like this little jacket. I love this jean jacket. You see the cup? Yeah, there's my outfit. I don't feel like standing up. I've been pigging out on ice cream. So I'm feeling a little bit fat lately, and it's not that fat's bad. It's not. It's just like mine goes to all the wrong places. Like all I want to do is just wear like my extra small top, and then as soon as I gain a little weight, negatory on that, right to the tits. Anyway, where was I about this sex talk? Oh yeah, sexy time story. Anyway, so they keep getting picked up. Hummers and all this shit keeps picking up candy and cupcake there. And they're gone for like maybe 20 minutes, and then they come back, and then somebody else comes and picks them up. So they were in their defense, the SUV guys, they were clearing me a path out of that cocksucking place. But there was not a snow shovel to be had. Well, what do you know? Right across the way, there was this old couple, and they were so cute. Well, they both passed on now, but they used to send me Christmas cards every year. I mean, we remained friends for a long time after this whole ordeal. Well, I was trying to back up, forward in my car, trying to dig myself out a little bit. I was trying to brush it off the snow with my arms, and this gentleman from across the way, he was like, "Excuse me, miss," and he was like, I think he said it as bluntly as this. He said something like, "You don't belong there." That's what he said. He said, "You don't belong there." He goes, "Hold on a minute. I'll dig you out." The little ladies made you lunch. And she made me like a bean and ham soup with homemade buttermilk biscuits, and I swear to God, hand to God. And that man dug me out of that shithole. I was actually trapped there for like 2 days. Not a sexy story, I know, but yeah, you just don't want to be fat. There's the moral. Thank you, Bunny, for wrapping that up. I know. It's fucking. Anyway, so I started spring cleaning, which is a dirty story. Isn't it? Isn't it? Okay, well, apparently there's this dust storm that started in the Midwest and carried all the way to my motherfucking domicile. That means my house for some of you. Here I am, dusting like a maniac, looking like I'm on crack. I'm dusting shit. I'm feeling like I'm getting everywhere, right? I feel like to myself, ooh, girl, you are making strides. Look at how clean you are doing. You're doing it so good. Do it up. And then all of a sudden, and you hear like this sound like a mini tornado, and my dog, who's just turning 19 this year. God love him, knock on wood. He's making it. What is good for you? Oh, gee, that's a loaded question. I like algae in ponds. It's good for the fish. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. Anyway, so this man literally digs me out there. To this day, well, actually, I'm friends with their daughter and son-in-law, but they have passed on. But they dug me out that day, fed me, and he was like, both of them were like, you're not about that lifestyle. I was like, you're right about that. Yeah. And then, and then the lady said to me, she goes, you didn't sit down anywhere, did you? And I said, they don't have any furniture. And I said, I just knelt in the corner. And she goes, but you didn't use the bathroom. And I said, absolutely not. I did not. I don't think I had a drip of water for 2 days. I don't even think they had running water. Facts. Gonna tell me how stripping and hoeing is gonna make me a bunch of money. See there's your sexy story for Sunday. Maybe you need to listen to your gut when a candy and a sugar dumpling comes up to you and they say, "Oh, you wanna?" That's a true story. I don't know where sugar dumpling and candy are now. I hope they're in a good spot. For real. I hope they don't live in that same condo. I will tell you, I've never seen more feminine hygiene products, as in rhymes with rouge. Gut instincts. Yeah, you're right, Bunny. You gotta trust that gut instinct. What I'm telling you is, I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. Okay, I lied. They did have food. My bad, my bad. I just remembered. Okay, so you know those oh, I know you know what I'm talking about when I tell you this. You know those styrofoam coolers the styrofoam coolers with the little lids, and they got, yeah, and they got a little handle on the top. That is what they had. I'm sorry, yeah, they were eating. They had a pack of bologna. Hey, Brett. Yeah, they had a pack of bologna. They was living large. Here you are. Hello, Yummy. Yeah, pack of bologna. You just had to thaw it. Because at the time, it was like in freaking, I don't know, February or something like that. And they were bragging about how much taxes they got back, which I don't know how that works out when I highly doubt they're filling out W-2s every time they get into a Land Rover. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I misread. Maybe they're probably paying. Okay, here goes my other slutty story, and this one is a rough one, so buckle up. All right, so I've told this one before, but it bears repeating because I still can't get my slutty book back. I wish that woman would bring my book back. Why is she borrowing it so long? It's weird. Anyway. Oh, frat baloney. Oh yeah, that's my joint. I love that shit. Yeah. A woman borrowed my slutty Sunday book, and she still hasn't brought it back, and it's just weird. She said she just thought it was funny, right? And she was like, "That's a really funny book. Can I borrow it?" And I'm thinking, well, yeah, I mean, it is funny. And I was like, "Yeah, you can borrow it." And I haven't seen her since. No. No, they cut that out now. They cut that out. No more. Turns out, I don't know how, but somehow it got back to the church that I may or may not have mentioned that I got a slutty book from there. So now they're really going over with a fine tooth comb every book that gets donated. But now I can't get my slutty book back because this woman won't answer the door. I don't know. Well, maybe she needs it more than I do. We do. We remember the stories, don't we? The guy that's. Anyway, here's a good one. All right, so neighbors move in, and you always want to be cordial, especially if they live right across the street and what have you. You want to have a good rapport. Kind of. You don't want to get up on their job, but you just want to just get along, right? So at the time when they was moving in, I really didn't have no like welcome mat or nothing. You know what I mean? Here you are. You think they got jealous for real? Was it the Martha Stewart house lady? I ain't not even gonna answer you. Mm-mm. No, I'm not gonna answer you right now. That's hilarious. How did you know? Yeah. Point being, where was I? Damn it. Damn it. Oh. Anyway, so picture this. You're sitting here and you get a new neighbor. What are you gonna do? Like, it was like the winter time, kinda. And again, I'm really unlucky in the winter. It was the winter time again, and I really didn't have no, like, Like, what am I going to give him? A space heater? What? So, anyway, turns out one of my dearest friends got me a pineapple with like a huge, like a tag on top so you could make it extra fancy and personalize it. Right. And so I write to my new neighbors, welcome, or whatever. I don't think I signed my name. No, I know I didn't. Then I left it on their porch after their moving truck left the first time. Or they get back. I guess they got the pineapple. All right, well, I'm talking to my friend on the phone and I'm like, yeah, I got some new neighbors, and they're like, oh yeah, what do they look like? And I was like, I don't know, they look like neighbors, normal people, like, I don't know. You don't trust her. What? Come on. Come on. That's funny. Anyway, and so I felt like, anyway, when I'm talking to my friend, I'm like, yeah, well, I didn't really have anything to give him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't have like a cool, like, oh, welcome to the neighborhood gift or some kind of shit like that, right? So I'm like, so I just gave him a pineapple. And they said, what? And I said, yeah, I had this pineapple my doctor friend bought me. And it had this little card on it that he didn't fill out. It was like a Christmas present or like Thanksgiving or something, you know what I mean? And he didn't fill it out. He didn't have time. He's a doctor. So I got to steal the pineapple and that. It's a nice gift, right? Am I right? Hey, me. Yeah. Well, my friend informs me that when you give people, couples pineapples or whatever, or if you have a pineapple out front or whatever you know, yeah, that means you're a swinger. And I'm like, what? You gotta be fucking kidding me. What does a pineapple have to do with swinging? I don't get it. And he says, no, I'm telling you, Megan, they're gonna think you play around. And I'm like, play around with what? Pineapples? And I'm like, I don't. Okay. Well, I'm glad you all are so knowledgeable. Where were you a few years back when I really could have used your helpful advice? I don't know. Yeah. I found out the hard way too. A swing like in the park. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, well, I guess. I guess I'll get swinging, but and then he goes, no, you should never give him a pineapple. Well, lo and behold, next day, what do I get? That's me knocking. Knock on my door. And I'm like, who in the fuck is knocking on my door? I don't expect anyone. Well, I peep out, and here is the man part of the couple with a platter of grilled pineapple and a little card. Invite me over later for a couple cocktails or what have you. Yeah, or a swing in the park. I don't know. Maybe you wanted to go to the park. I don't fucking know, B. I don't know. Well, I chucked the pineapple. I chucked it up. I pitched it in the garbage. Y'all are friendly, yeah. But I ain't that friendly. I checked the pineapple. I didn't even answer the door for like 2 months after that. Well, I didn't know what the fuck the pineapple meant. I was trying to do something nice and kind and loving and good spirited, kind of. I mean, I don't know these motherfuckers, weirdos. No, I'm not coming over and having cocktails and weird shit. No. After I found out what the pineapple meant, I swear to God, I'll never have another pineapple outside my domicile ever again. And that's a fact. Anyway, long story short, you're not going to believe it, but I'm going to wrap this up real quick. Ironical, I know. I know. Wait for it, wait for it. Well, turns out that couple that lived across the street with the whole pineapple fiasco, they broke up. They broke up. I know. Who could see that coming? I mean, just swinging and singing. I mean, you thought they'd made it forever. You know? Yeah. Yeah. Here you are. I can't understand why that relationship failed. Can you? Me either. Weird. Well, he comes knocking at my door. And this is during like COVID when everybody's desperate. Don't judge me right now. Don't even, before you even type anything, don't even type anything to me right now. Just let me spill my guts. And you'll feel differently. Just look. Let me look my eyebrows. Here, I don't want you to get the wrong idea, but the the pineapple guy, he ain't fine. Yeah. Well, the pineapple guy, he comes back to my house, and this was like, oh shit, I've been here for like a couple decades, so this was like I don't know, a year ago maybe. And he's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you still live here. You remember the pineapple?" I was outside gardening, just minding my own business. I really didn't want to be fucked with whatsoever, but there he was. Mm. He goes, "Oh, hey, why don't we, hey, you know what, for shits and giggles, why don't I come in and order us a pineapple pizza?" Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I am a sucker for some pineapple and some pizza. I know people don't like it, but I do, with the ham and all the things. And so I was like, well, fuck it. I mean, he might not be that weird, right? Maybe he just got the sense of humor, and I could tell the story to him and be like, that was a good joke, right? That was funny. He forgot this pineapple. You know what? Fuck pineapple. I'm never eating it again. I'm not even gonna feed it to my bird no more. Anyway. So I was like, yeah, just give me a minute. because I was working in my yard. I was like, let me go in, clean up a little bit. You can ride around, get whatever you need at the store, and I'll meet you back here in a little bit. Well, he comes back and he knocks. And, okay, do you want the truth? I know what a lot of you are going to think, and you're going to say, Megan, you're a pussy. I'm not a pussy, okay? He comes back and knocks. I've got Junior, my dog, upstairs with me. And I'm like, shh. So the dog doesn't make a peep. And we hide. And he knocks. And we hide. And he knocks. Knocks. We hide. So then he he finally leaves, and guess what's on my doorstep? A pineapple upside down cake. Kid you not. Now that motherfucker was banging. I'm not gonna lie. I was afraid to eat it, but it looked so yummy. I had to. Don't judge me on that. I just had to eat that cake, and it was good. I'm not gonna lie about that, moist. But I only went out there and got it after he was long gone. You understand what I'm saying? He was gone. Oh no, he definitely bought it, Brett. That's hilarious. Well, I ain't done with the story. Come here to me. Here you are. That's not all. It's not the end of the story because I got a follow up. I know everyone's excited. Me too, right? Not really. Okay, so I get what the fuck would you call that thing? I'm not very techie. Oh yeah, I know what it is. I got a what the fuck? I'm a little DM. I got a DM and he said, "Hey." Well, I didn't know it was him. Let's just call him Pineapple Guy. Let's just call him Pineapple. Or Fruit. We can call him Fruit too. In a slingshot warrior. Yes. Pardon me. How'd you know he plays Dungeons and Dragons? Wow, you must be some kind of psychotic. He hits me up with the hey Samuel. Yeah, no, I'm not talking about politics for 4 years. I told you. I'm not mad at you. Listen, he texts me and he says, "Hey, girl." First of all, I'm not a fucking girl. I hate that. Here's some sexy advice for you on a slutty Sunday to all you gentlemen out there. And by gentlemen, I mean that loosely. Please, mother of love, don't call women cutie pie, girl, woman. Don't call them sweetheart. Motherfucker, if you call me sweetheart, you might eat a ball. No one knows, Samuel. I'm ignoring it. Um, Yeah. Don't call me sweetheart, baby. Hey, cutie. Don't do that either. Oh my God. No, you don't. Here you are. You know you better don't. You better clean up your act. Oh my God. Never sweetie, honey, and all that bullshit. Ugh. I hate it. I hate it. Sweetie, baby, honey, pie, cheeks, and all that. Fuck that shit. Just use my name. If you don't know my name, just tell me you don't know my name. You ain't gotta call me honey, sweetie, baby, dick sucker. You ain't gotta call me none of that. Just call me by my name. Do you know my name? What color's my eyes? You know what I'm saying? What color's my eyes, you son of a bitch? That's why I don't like relationships. Anyway, so I got this message today and he's like, he's like, hey, what are you doing? I'm in the middle of, he's in the middle of somewhere. I guess I won't mention that because who cares? And I don't know if he's on the run. Who knows? I don't even know this dude really. All I know is he likes pineapple and his relationship didn't work out and he had to move. It's only 2 things I know, 3 things I know. Point being, he said, I'm on the road. Not so well. Well, that's wonderful. Take a little trip, that's good. And I was like, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be offensive, but I don't know who the fuck this number belongs to. Here you are, they're not fucking green. Anyway, I said that I don't want to be offensive to you. Well, yeah, they are green from all the weed, kind of. Well, they change colors, actually. Anyway, I said, I'm not trying to be offensive, but I don't know who the fuck I'm talking to right now, so I'm going to have to erase your number. He goes, hold on. You remember me? Pineapple guy. First of all, no. Second, B, well, I think it's pretty self explanatory. I'm not even going to say what I was thinking. And I was like, oh. And he goes, I'm calling you right now. That's who was calling me when I started my live stream. That wouldn't stop calling me. Now he's blocked. He's blocked everywhere. Sorry, pineapple guy. Sorry, I really will miss you. I'll miss you, pineapple, for reals. Love you so bad. We could have made it. Anyway, so he says he's on the road and just was wondering what I was up to, whether I had anything going on. Yeah. I guess I'm just going to call him Pineapple Guy from here on out. I don't give a fuck about his cake. I don't care. What are you talking about? Here you are, you're pimping me out. For real, I'm about to steal your jewelry. I know you ain't pimping me out to Pineapple Guy just because you give me a little bit of cake. I'm supposed to what? What am I That was Sheets. That was Sheets. Get your facts right. Prove the proof. Look, I don't give a shit about a cake. He's not coming to my house. And I'm like, oh, well, I know several places which you could stay at for significantly low price, like way, 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 way down the street from me. They got a truck stop. You can just pull in there and pay $10 to sleep tonight. Don't ask why I know. Well, he didn't like that answer. So he starts calling me off the chain. He leaves me these voice messages. He's like, come on. It's me. It's Pineapple Guy. Come on, sweetheart. You know who I am. Come on, babe. Babe, I'm in your neighborhood, honey. Sweetie. Baby. Baby, sweetie, honey. We know each other, right? We're good like that. Just open your door. Oh, no, we ain't. No, we are not. And guess what? I swear off pineapple for the rest of my life. I'm pretty sure. After that, I finish that last piece of cake, I'm done. You see my point? Yeah, I don't fucking like that. Fuck a Range Rover. You know how expensive they are to fix and all the chemical problems? Not chemical, I'm not a mechanic, but the mechanical problems. You know what I meant. Yeah, he's a creepazoid. Just wanted to know what I would and not for nothing. Can I just say one more thing about Pineapple Guy, and then we're never going to talk about him again. But Pineapple Guy, I swear to God, asked me, okay, did I tell you previously the part of the story where he came by and brought me the pineapple cake, right? Well, when he was visiting, he was like, oh, well, show me what you've done upstairs. And he was like, oh, you have to show me your bedroom. And I was like, I don't know. That's kind of fucking personal. And he was like, well, I mean, and I was like, no, but I said, well, I mean, it's on the way to the bathroom, I guess. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I just kind of opened it, let him glance in and closed it. And then he goes, well, that's not near enough. That's not long enough to get acquainted with how I'm going to have to move around with you. And I was like, use the bathroom and get the fuck out of my house. There's your sassy advice for Sunday. And then I may or may not have acted like I had weapons, and I may or may not do. I was like, get the fuck out. Get out. Yeah. So our first date didn't go real well. I guess if that was his idea of a date, Pineapple Guy there. But I could not believe he tried to hit me up again tonight. I know not. And I was like, you got to be motherfucking kidding me. Like, who's that dense? Who would do that? Just be like, you know what? I think she's into me. I'm going to make up a name. Call her on a IPN or whatever the fuck those numbers are called. Yeah, F you, Pineapple Guy. Yeah. And fuck that cake, too. I'm not even eating that last piece because I already need to get in shape. It's almost gardening weather. I gotta be in bow season. I gotta be fit. Fuck that Pineapple Guy. Fuck that guy. He don't matter. Anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you on a Sunday because I'm a giver. I wanted to share with you all that you just can't share. You just can't go around just giving pineapples out willy nilly and just not expect any aftermath. You don't want that. You don't want the heat. And also, too, I mean, grilled pineapple is really yummy, but is it worth it? Hmm. Yeah. Thank you. Who even gives a fuck about guys? You know what I'm really into? Since it's Slutty Sunday. Myself. Yeah. Guess who doesn't let me down? Me. Guess who doesn't stand me up? Me. Guess who makes me laugh? Me. Guess who satisfies myself and keeps myself clean, tidy, and fabulous? Me. Guess who buys myself jewelry? Me. Guess who doesn't argue with myself? Me. Guess who doesn't leave the toilet seat up? Me. Guess who doesn't fight over the remote? Me. See? See what I'm saying? Exactly right. Exactly right. You see what I'm saying? There is so many perks. So many perks. But may I suggest, I mean, just on a whim, if you're just gonna like, say you're gonna have like a, we'll call it a sleepover, a dinner date, whatever, get you one of these. You're gonna need you one of these. Now, this is a cock timer. Hear me out. Could be any gender, it doesn't really matter. But you set the cock timer for however many minutes you want this son of a bitch in your room. Mm-hmm. Then she goes off and they got to go. I'm just saying it's a good investment. And it's sexy. That's why I'm here. I knew it. I knew I made a channel for. I said one day I'm going to make sense. I'm going to make a channel that really means something. I'm going to teach people. What? I'm gonna give you. No, you're on the clock. You're on the clock. You hear that? Tick, 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 tick. Now, if he's not a real man, it is life-changing advice. Thank you. Here you are. You get it. Thank you. I know. Inspirational and all of the things. You might find if you don't have a real date, be it whatever gender, this ticking of the timer might give them performance anxiety. And if that happens, they're quitters. You don't want someone that can't get it done by the time you set the clock. I'm just saying. I mean, you even ask them, what's too long for you? You know what I mean? Ask them what an appropriate time is. If they panic at the tick, 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 tick and all that shit and they can't perform, that's when you go, no. Time's up, motherfucker. I just suggest all of you get one of these. See, you can even set it for like 55 minutes if you really want to, but who does? I'm more this range. I'm more this range girl. Like the 5 to 10 range. But you all go and set it however you want, I guess. Anyway, that's it until I get my slutty book back. And then I am going to try to show up on Wednesday and read some Ring. I feel like I need to like read some Ring because I've been having really good vibes. And you'll all be really impressed. And you'll all cry and say, "Oh my God, I can't believe that. That's the most perfect reading ever." And I was like, "I know." You know what I mean. Anyway, I love you very bad. I'll see you very soon. I gotta take the dog out. This is my outfit, Simon, for fuck's sakes. I gotta be dolled up for you on the regular. Simon, I don't ever ask you what you're wearing. Uh, uh, Simon. I'm just kidding. Anyway, I'm gonna go pig out. For real, I might eat that last piece of cake. I might eat that last piece. Actually, no. You know what I want? A burrito. I don't fucking know. I'll just nuke it. Anyway, I love you very much. Thank you for stopping by to see me. And, yeah, I always promise, oh, I'll try to be here more regular and all that shit. But you all know that's bullshit. And who knows? My moods change. I'm a little bit bipolar and a little rock and roll. I love you. I mean it. Thank you very much. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. You're so yummy and delicious. Yummy.